I thought things would be different this time, but clearly nothing has changed.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 cartoon enemies turned lovers.
Oh, crikey.
I can't believe I just did that.
I can't believe I just said that!
For this list, we'll be looking at how these animated couples transformed their dislike for one another into love. Since we'll be covering major plot points, beware of spoilers ahead. What's your favourite relationship trope in cartoons? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Fluttershy and Discord. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. The connection between pals is one of the greatest parts in life. While the 6 pony protagonists discover the meaning of friendship through their crazy adventures, not every character agrees with their positive influence.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some chaos to wreak.
Chaotic prankster, Discord, certainly doesn't. Despite his shenanigans in the beginning, his friendship with the sweet Fluttershy caused him to change his ways. While everyone else distrusted the troublemaker, she's the kindest to him.
You know what I see? I see that Discord's far from perfect, but I also see none of you giving him a chance.
It's not always easy giving someone a second chance, but this implied pairing shows us just how rewarding it can be. Fans can't help but love how powerful their bond is, even if it's never 100% confirmed that they're in a relationship.
See, he can be a real sweetheart once you get to know him.
Number 9. Aja Taran and Steve Palchuk. 3 Below, Tales of Arcadia. Crash landing on Earth as an alien is hard enough as it is, especially when you have to blend in with humans.
Do you always ask this many questions, human? Only when I'm suspicious.
Aja must face the mundane struggles of looking like a teenaged girl, alongside hiding her identity from E.T. hating Steve. Although their first meeting was rocky, Steve realizes through his relationship with Aja that extraterrestrials aren't as bad as he originally thought.
Pretty romantic, huh?
Aja's willingness to fight for her kin and Steve's comedy gold make them a wonderful pair. Whether it's getting rid of evil forces or finding a way back to her home planet, they always complete their mission.
My lumbering oaf.
My ninja kicking angel.
Number 8. Jimmy Neutron and Cindy Vortex. The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. Who doesn't love a good academic rivals to lovers trope?
Yes, Miss Fowl, and wait till you hear mine. It'll be the best.
Following the outlandish experiences of the super smart preteen and his best friends, love doesn't seem to be on his school schedule. This is until his classroom competition with Cindy begins to transform into something more romantic.
I mean, I know I'm not supposed to like you, but being here on this island, away from school and grades and peer pressure, it makes me realize how ridiculous that is. You're a really cool person.
Really?
While both of them continually try to outperform the other, deep down, they care about each other. Fans loved the gradual progression of their dynamic. This extremely intelligent couple motivates their other half to always try their best. Without even realizing it, they truly bring out the greatness in one another.
Come on, let's go home.
Hello, guys? Wake up!
Number 7. Roy Harper and Cheshire, aka Jade Nguyen, Young Justice. One of the biggest priorities of these sidekicks in the DC universe is to work their way up to superhero status.
Cheshire.
Chill, Red. I'm not here to fight.
Who says love isn't also a superpower? Originally flirting with him as a distraction tactic, Cheshire saw Harper as nothing more than a tool for her agenda.
Too bad, lover boy.
That is, until they keep crossing paths, and Cheshire eventually lets her guard down and opens up to him. Their connections surpass the impossible, as we see how love and hate can truly be two sides of the same coin. Their desire to sacrifice everything for their goals may have initially driven them apart, but it ended up being the very thing that brings them together.
Leon needs her mother. And I need you too.
Number 6. Arnold Shortman and Helga Pataki, Hey Arnold. Elementary school adventures can be associated with some of the best childhood memories, especially if you have wacky grandparents. But everything isn't always so dandy for Arnold, who often has to deal with Helga's mean comments towards him.
Hey, watch where you're going, you little yellow-haired shrimp.
It seems like she dislikes him, but as the series progresses, it turns out that she's had a massive crush on him the entire time.
But I adore him. Oh, my football-headed love god. I
I'm okay. You're okay. We're all okay. I love you.
He ultimately sees past the tough exterior she puts on for everyone else and gets her to be her true self for him, with the two finally locking lips in the 2017 TV movie. From her energetic nature to his kind-hearted temperament, they're the epitome of balance.
So I always wondered if maybe you were mean to me because, well, you loved me.
Love? You? Well, yeah, sure. I mean, like I love a root canal.
Number 5, Sterling Archer and Lana Kane. Archer. A self-absorbed secret agent like him would probably be fired in the real world, but he's perfect as the morally grey protagonist of this adult animated series. Among his flawed partners in crime, Archer has an undeniable connection with his ex-girlfriend, Lana.
So don't speak to me, ever. And while you're not ever speaking to me, jump up your own ass and die.
Although she isn't his biggest fan due to his arrogance and their past, they're forced to work together on missions. They may not explicitly say it, but we can see the depths of their feelings through their actions.
His wife fell in love with him when he came back because he was caring and loving, which he wasn't before.
Lana isn't afraid to put the cocky spy in his place, which is why they're a perfect match whether or not they are officially together. She helps him become a better person through her love.
AJ, meet Sterling Archer.
Hey, Hey, AJ.
Number 4, Jack and Ashi, Samurai Jack. Destined to defeat an evil power, a royal heir in feudal Japan is transported to another time period where the malicious force the samurai prince was meant to defeat has taken over the future. That's not the only fated connection in this show. Eradicating Jack has always been Ashi's mission.
Die! Die! Why won't you die? Scum-a-coo will be triumphant!
She continually fights him despite his tenderness with her. His humility and gentleness makes her realize Samurai Jack's not so bad.
Even in the bowels of the darkest of creatures, there is beautiful light.
At first, she fought hard to get rid of him, but by the end, she's okay with risking it all to save him. What a 180. Like fire to water, these two complete one another.
Ashi!
I'm okay. I felt him leave me.
He will never hurt anyone ever again.
Number 3, Gwen Tennyson and Kevin Levin, Ben 10 franchise. Being able to take on the characteristics of extraterrestrials to protect the Earth is no small feat.
Kevin, people could be hurt.
You're in a lot of trouble, son.
Especially when you keep having to work with your former nemesis. Seemingly disliking her for being smart alecky, it seems like there's no way Kevin and Gwen can be friends, let alone anything more.
You think I'd go with you if Ben wasn't here?
Yeah, I got roguish charm.
However, Gwen apparently began crushing on Kevin way back when, though she denied it until she and the bad boy had an undeniable connection in Alien Force. Turns out that Kevin has secretly liked her too. Their banter is hilarious, and their chemistry is literally out of this world.
Sorry, Gwen. Sometimes a roar is a roar.
Number 2, Adora, aka She-Ra and Catra. She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Falling out with your childhood best friend never feels good, let alone being pitted against each other in a massive war later on in life.
Whatever it is you're planning, it won't work.
Catra feels betrayed by Adora joining the rebellion, which fuels them to become mortal enemies.
I told you not to come back, but you just love feeling like a hero, don't you?
Somehow they're able to jump over this ginormous hurdle and rekindle their love. Seeing how devoted they are to their respective causes was one thing, but when they share the same objective, it's something else entirely. Though their romantic feelings for each other were hinted at throughout, fans weren't sure if they would ever really see them become a couple during the show's run. Luckily, our wishes came true. This slowest of slow burns made our hearts flutter.
It's over. He's gone.
Good riddance.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Luz No Seda and Amity Blight, The Owl House.
I know you're in there! You can't hide from me! What are you? Who are you? I want answers!
If you got the chance to enter a whimsical world and become a magical apprentice, would you take it? Luz certainly does when she's presented with the opportunity. Throughout her adventures in this new realm, Amity doesn't take Luz seriously. Luz constantly trying to prove her worth causes a rift between the two, but eventually, Amity sees what a good soon-to-be witch Luz is.
Well then, if that's settled, may I have this dance?
The couple's awkward energy around each other is quite endearing, and reminds us what young love is all about. Regardless of their clumsiness at times, we can't help but root for the adorable pair.
And it'll be awesome.
I know.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.